Hi, it's Monday, my turn to tag you all once again. As per usual, I have 5 questions for you this week. Moving on to number 1. Would you say you are easy to get along with? Me personally, I feel no, I'm not. Because of me head and the stress levels are so high. I feel nowadays, no, I'm not very easy to get along with. No. Anyway, moving on. Who was the last person you had a good conversation with? Well, this is very easy for me because me and Caroline, we go off and we have coffees. This time I met her twice this week. Once when we went into town, had a walk around the shops, had a coffee, and also a few days ago we went and had another coffee and we had a good conversation, both of us. So yes, Caroline, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Last time you held hands with somebody out in the street or wherever you were going. Now, I have never, and I repeat, I have never held hands with anyone. If I was in a relationship, I've never held hands. But my own personal view on this, I think it is very romantic when I see somebody walking down the town or where I'm on holiday and then going to places and they are holding hands, or the lady has got her arm over the gentleman's and then walking down arm in arm. I think that's romantic, and me personally, I missed out. I've missed out not holding hands with anyone. No. No. Never. But I wish I did. Moving on. Last time. No, done that one. Last time you trusted someone. Outside of YouTube, there's only one person I can actually say that I trust in whatever I'm talking about. Again, I'm going along with Caroline. I can tell her things and I know it won't go any further. And I know that she knows if she says anything to me, it won't go any further neither. No. Moving on to number 5 and last. Yeah. Tell a story about a neighbour, good or bad, that anything happened. Well, I know I said a story about across the road many years when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. But I am going to go when I was first married. When I was first married, there was this family across the road from us. For months they've been preparing a wedding for their daughter. The day came, she came out of the house and got into a limousine for a wedding. Once the wedding was finished, they was back at her parents' place and they had the wedding do there. Well, keep a long story short, 2 days after they came back from their honeymoon, he was working in a shop. He worked in a shop couple of weeks before they actually got married. But after the honeymoon, like I said, a few days later, he went back to work. A day later, he moved out and he went off with someone else. But this someone else was a man. And it worked out that this man was actually the manager of the store that this person was working at. So inside of just under 2.5 weeks, they was married, they had a honeymoon, they came back off the honeymoon, and then he buggered off with the manager, and the manager was a man. Yeah. So that is my story for that one. But to round it all off before I go any further, the woman, she became a pole dancer. Yes. She moved up in Bristol and she became a pole dancer. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, for the ones that I'm tagging for this week, if you don't already know, is Steve Riker, Alex, Gary Follow the Bear, Dave, Lewis, the Legend, Mark the Nitwit, the piss-taking bugger of all of them all, Little Stevie, Leanne Tick. And Leanne, I'm glad that you are back home and you do look much better than when you was ill in hospital. Yeah. And Dawn, as per usual, you don't need to do this tag if you don't want to. Anybody else would like to, then please feel free to do so. Thanks for listening. God bless.